Hello everyone, Carolina Girl Wreaths. Welcome. Teresa here. Happy Saturday. Yeah, I thought I'd maybe do a couple a day. I usually take Saturday for my time or something else, but today I got my husband doing some chores. And I'm going to just let him alone because he got a lot to do. Y'all have any of your husbands, you have a honey to do list? Well, anyway, I'm out here and I told him do not disturb me. So hello everyone and welcome. I mean it. Welcome subscribers. As always, I'm going to welcome you. I appreciate you. Newbies, that's your special name. Welcome. And I hope you keep coming back. And you're in for a treat if you hadn't seen one of my videos. My faithful ones can tell you what you see is what you get now. And I'm just me. So anyway. So today, I'm sticking with the Halloween one today. I try to rotate some before I start into my Christmas ones. I know a lot of people are doing their Christmas, but I have a small store, so I want to have my store full of some Halloween and some fall, so I can make me some sales. And so that's what I'm doing for a while, so bear with me today. And as we do the Halloween and the fall, I'll try to make it a little different, some things. So today, I'm actually doing looking at my notes, a Halloween fun ghost trick-or-treat bubble wreath method. And the reason I say trick-or-treat ghost, he actually says trick-or-treat. He does a trick-or-treat song. So I'll show you him in a little bit. So what we're going to need today for that, 14-inch dollar wreath frame. That's all I use, guys. If they ever go distinct, whatever that word is, I'll just have to go take some off somewhere or something, but a bowl wreath. But anyway, they were just as good. And yeah, she's not got no pipe cleaners on her today. Because this one's, the bubble method is pipe cleaners you use as you go. It's really a simple method, great for beginners. It really is. So you'll need one of these. And my mesh today is going to be one roll of 10-inch mesh. Should do this wreath. So I picked up this pretty here. And y'all probably seen all this. It's pretty popular. I love the colors and how it looks like you've done different meshes in it. So that's our mesh for today, and it's just deco mesh, and most likely I'm a craft outlet girl, so that's where I get my mesh, most of it. And then of course ribbons, because I'm going to have a big bow, attempt to make one, let's say. So I chose the little Halloween ribbon here, Dollar Tree. They've got some really pretty ribbons, guys. You can catch them before they get gone. And then I'm throwing in this orange and black stripe and a little bit of green and black stripe to go with their colors in the mesh. Then, of course, you'll need a couple of zip ties to get your mesh tied on. You'll need 15 pipe cleaners cut in half. Okay, total of 30. Because the frame has 6 sections, we're going to try to get 5 bubbles in each section. And that's 30 pipe cleaners. And then, of course, y'all know if you make the bow, you'll need a pipe cleaner. Okay, and then our little figure for today, our little thing, the trick-or-treat ghost. Here he is. He's super cute. He really is. I love little things. But here's why I called him the trick-or-treat ghost. He plays a little song.
Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat.
So I thought he was cute. And Dollar Tree. I mean, seriously, guys, how sweet is that? Some things don't have to be expensive. I mean, we all like expensive things. We're women, but some things don't have to be. Okay? So there he is. So that's what we need for today and on everything. Let me see if I can get through this without doing anything wrong. But anyway, thank you all for joining me. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so just going to take our wreath frame here. Wish I could get this part right to put the camera on the frame, but I need me a camera up overhead me, but I don't have that. So anyway, we're just going to do our bubbles, and just as usual, roll up your mesh at the end, make you a little tail, crumple it up, and make sure you kind of want your ends turned under. If you've never done one of these, anybody, this is called the bubble method. Clean it up some. Okay, find your place on your frame, and I usually start the crossbar, and we're going to be doing this now, building it on the 2 center rings. So just take it there, and I'm only going to use 1 crossbar here, though. I mean, one wire. I'm going to put my zip tie around it. You can use a pipe cleaner, that is fine. I feel like these just hold a little better for me, but put it in there. Okay, where's my... Well, you know what? That husband of mine has my pliers right now. Well, I'll have to cut that off later. He's got my pliers out there, or whatever you call those things to cut your meat. Okay, so we're gonna make our first bubble. Let me tell you a secret to you pipe cleaners, if you don't mind. You might already know. For this method here, if you put your little half pieces in a V shape, let's make them like a V. They're much easier to grab and clisp onto and insert in than grabbing them trying to bend them halfway. So if that helps, okay? So we're going to make a 10-inch poof here. I love all these colors here together. Okay? And you're just gonna, where you put it in the tie, where you tied it in the tail, just make your bubble here and push it up to the end of it. Okay? Insert your pipe cleaner in around the 2 center rings. Flip it over. You may not have to. You might can do it from on top. I can't. I have to see it myself to really get it on there. Give it a few good twists, and then just fold your pipe cleaner down like that. Gives it kind of a clean back. Okay, do a couple more. I'm going to try to get 5 bubbles, I said, okay? Now you can do 4. 4 or 5 is ideal. Okay, and this mesh is really easy to work with. It's really, as far as this row, there's no fraying anywhere on it. The edges look good, and that's one thing. I'd push the next bubble up all the way to the next one, and then do your insert. That's one thing I like about this method too. There's no fraying on this method here, because if you did have some, it's going to be, it just ain't going to show like you know, like normally would. And also, there's no cutting on this mesh, on this method. So see, you can use just 1 row will do it. I mean, it has for me always. Okay, so there we go. Got 2 there. I'm going to go with 3 here. Okay, push her on up. Just keep following on up along the line. And then when we get through, we're going to come back and kind of spread them out. So I wish everybody could tell me how their day's going and everything. I would really love to hear from you. I do hear from you a lot in my comments. Makes my day, I swear it does, y'all. And I get some chuckles from you all, too. And I appreciate you. My winner from last month's giveaway, Miss Debbie, she sent me well, she let me know today that she got her giveaway and she was tickled with it. See, that just made my day there. I like hearing that. Glad she was pleased with it. So see how these are forming here? Okay, if I can get this one here. If I made a silly expression on my face right then, of course you probably can't see it. My husband just stepped in here and I told him to, no, with my head. I told him not to bother me. Okay, so there we got 4. So I'm thinking we're going to get 5 on here. It's going to be my 5th one. So 5 6s are 30. You're probably going to have 30 bubbles. You know, they're called bubbles, but they look like poofs too. So poof bubble, whatever you want to call them. It is your wreath. Come on now. Okay, so there's the first section, guys. Alrighty, and she looks like this. And I'll wait until we go back and pull them out, puff them out, and I can do that later, okay? So I'm going to finish the rest of them, okay? Thank you guys for hanging with me. Okay, so here she is, all the bubbles and all, full of colors. Okay, so let me tell you what happened here. Nothing bad. This has happened before. I ended up with 29 bubbles. Reason why, and sometimes it does happen. I don't know why. I've had mash before, not have enough. It says 10, but y'all ever had that happen? But anyway, when you get to the when you get to the very last bubble, guys, if you see that don't have enough mash to finish off that section with 5, it's okay. Don't go cut another new row or mess up. It's really, because see, I didn't. I mean, look at her. So just take what you have and go with it. Okay? Because the bubbles all blend together. Unless you tell someone, they ain't going to know it's got 29 besides 30. I mean, that's just my way of thinking, okay? And she's still beautiful, but sometimes that does happen. But I actually still made it with a roll of mash. Okay? And see, I've got the bubbles fluffed out, which you just fluff them out like your poofs, okay? So here's what I've done. You can tell some of them have been pulled out. I done halfway through, but you just take your bubbles here and just get your hands up underneath them and open them up like you would the poofs. Spread them out. Right here's some that have been done. And really, I love the texture of this mesh. If you've all ever used this, I don't know what, it's a deco mesh, but still it's just got it's not too thin, it's not real thick. And the ends are like perfect with no fraying, so it's just a good roll of mesh. Got lucky on this piece, I guess, roll. Here we go, just fluffing them all out, finishing them. Okay. Just make a cute kid's wreath, of course, and for a party or just for yourself to have a little fun. Okay, and when you get them all poofed out and all, just what you want to do is when you go back and you'll work with it from time to time, you'll see. See how too the wires are all hit in the center. You know, and it really makes a full, let me just get an idea here. I've made these a lot, but I forget. So from side to side, you're talking about a 20-inch size wreath. So that's not bad. Okay, so now we're gonna put on our little friend here, our little ghost. And how I've done him, I'll just show you here. Instead of cutting a hole through him, he's hard plastic. But instead of like cutting a hole through him sometimes like I do because I have a small drill or some other way, I just took my hot glue gun and I took my pipe cleaner and I just put it up under his rim of his hat. I just took the pipe cleaner, pressed the hot glue under there, and then my pipe cleaner on inserted it. So that's what that is, glue. But see, it keeps, you can't tell it, you know, that he's got the cleaner on him. Hello, everyone. So now we're ready to put him on, just any side you want. And I think I'm going to go to the side, you don't have to, this is me. I'm going to go to the side where I finished off. And just put him on there. And I'm just going to insert him down in here like we do any other sign or decor. And now if you want to make one of these, Dollar Tree, but if you can't find the little goblin, then anything, you know, it's your wreath, you find what you choose. But I liked him because he makes a little sound. I think kids will like that. So I'm just trying to go through the bubble here and insert him in. Uh-oh. Stay up there, little fella. I may have to put another pipe cleaner on him, but you know, I haven't got it on the rim there. I'm going to ring. Here we go. And of course, I'll have to go back and show. Let's see how it looks here, guys. Here. Okay, so he's going to be in your wreath somewhere like that. You'll have to, of course, work with him when you get done, where you want him. Okay? I always do that. I may have to put another pipe cleaner on him, guys. He's kind of going into the mesh, and I don't want that. But you kind of get the idea where to put him. Okay? So it's coming along okay. Okay, now let's do the bow for it. Real simple bow, and I've done this before. It's the designer. It's called a designer loop bow method, but real easy. But this one here is, of course, going to be a Halloween fun bow. So, you take your, I hate not being able to talk to you. You take your ribbons. This time I've cut my ribbon strips at 20 inches. All of them's at 20 inches. Okay, 20 inches on each color. And I tell you what, I've already ducktailed them too. Reason why, you can wait till you make it or afterwards, it's okay. But I do that first, it's just easier for me. So all mine here is cut at 20 inches. All 3 shades. And I've got 3 of each ribbon. And I don't want to mess up my math. So I'll wait till I get my loops on to tell you how many it makes. Okay. So here we go. Just all you want to do. And I'm gonna rotate them some. Okay, take your first one, and I'll start by 2. This is a 2 inch, and where I fold it in half. Okay, fold it in half, right side up. Had that one backwards. And I'm just going to pinch it. Lay it on your mat, have you going to measure it and pinch it. I'm going to pinch this one here at about 4 inches this time because it's a little smaller than I usually make. So 4 inches, grab it there and pinch it. To where you got it looking like that. Okay. Then I'm going with my next one. I'm choosing the orange. Fold it in half, right side up. Same thing. Measure it off at 4 inches. Pinch that off. Put it right on top of that one. Now I've always said if they get a little too hard for you to hold, sometimes they do me. You can clip them together, lay them aside, and then you can clip them all together when you're ready for them. Okay. Then the green. Sorry, try to get you out of the range sometimes. Pinch that one 4 inches. So you just pinch them all at 4 inches and rotate them on top of each other. Okay, that's all you're doing. Back to the big. You know what, honestly, sometimes it gets a little full for my hands. So okay, 4 inches here. That's why I say I went ahead and cut my ducktails if you want to, because before I have missed them in the past when they're all bunched up like this. Because when you get through, you're going to have a little octopus here. Looks like a little octopus anyway. Okay. 4 inches. And spun out. And my orange. I'm sorry here. Kind of getting a little, my hands. Took my Advil this morning. I don't think it's had time to kick in. Okay. Then we're just gonna go, let's see. Guys, I think I'm gonna stop here because the reason why, and I'm sorry, I didn't cut another orange one, so I'm not gonna drop this and do that. Okay, we'll just go for this one. It's still gonna make a beautiful bow. So we're gonna end up here. Let's see, all you wanna do now, okay, here she all is, rotated, and you have 2 of each color. 2 of each print, ribbon print. Take your pipe cleaner. Where did she go? Guys, hold on, I'm sorry. That one got away. That one got away. All right. Take your pipe cleaner or zip tie, whichever you prefer, and try to twist it around best you can. Usually I do mine a good 4 or 5 twists. Okay, and there you go. You got your little bundle. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I usually try to start with my tail spreading them out. So the way I found it easiest is just set her down on your mat or wherever. Just set her down. She's standing up here. And just get those tails separated out. Pull them apart and separate them out to where you kind of maybe have the colors rotated there too. Okay. She does look like a little octopus. Now. Okay, so see, we're just pulling them all out. And when I first made one of these, I didn't ducktail them. I waited till the end, and I had a lot I missed. So that's why I always try to do mine first. Ducktail them first. That's totally up to you. You don't even have to ducktail. And when you get through, you're going to have something that looks like... See, I'm struggling with her, guys. Fighting with her. I think sometimes I do that. I try to hurry, and I don't know why. I guess because I don't want everybody waiting on me. But there we go. So see, when you get done there with your tails, that's what you're going to have. All these different... There we go. She just all spread out like that. And of course, you'll probably go back and work with her some. And it's now our loops, okay? So this one is actually made... Let's see, get in here and open them up. We got one loop, and I try to crisscross them like if it's on my wreath, go separate from each other. 1, 2, 3. Or looks like a 6-loop bow, guys, which would have been an 8, but I apologize, I left out the last orange one. So 6-loop bow, 2, 4, 6. Don't y'all love the way I count? That's called North Carolina graduation. All right. So see, here she is. Here she is. So not bad. It is an easy, really way. It is. So you can make one by hand. This is a simple hand way. Okay? So we're gonna put her on and just do like you do on your regular wreath. Find your spot and just insert her in. then, like I say, you'll be working with her. I always have to go back when I get her on anyway. Y'all know that. Straighten things out. But I'm just giving you a demonstration here how she's going to look. By the way, I love y'all. I know you're just my Wreath buddies on here that I've met and stuff and all, but I do love you all. I've always said to you, you don't have to see somebody to know them and care about them and all. And because some of you that I have really talked to, you know, I feel like I've known you for a while. So I just want to tell you that today, okay? Okay, so here she is, what we've got, and I will have to go back, for those of you that know, and place her exactly how I want her, my little ghost. He's not, I'll have to work with him later, but you saw how I fixed the pipe cleaner on him. So let's get him straightened out, and we'll take care of that. I will take care of that. I'm the one that messed him up. Okay, so hang with me. Let's get him on. Okay? Alrighty, thank you. Guys, here she is. Okay, what you think? Got somebody wants to say something to you.
Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat.
Little ghost even lights up.
Smell my feet, give me something good to eat.
I made one of these last year and in the dark. You can see it when you go by, he goes off.
Smell my feet, give me something
Not
good
bad
to
for
eat.
$1.25.
Smell my feet, give me something good to eat. Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat.
Okay, all you gotta do is cut him off down here.
Smell my
Let's
feet,
see.
give me something good to eat.
Okay, so there's the bow. Y'all know, I'm sorry, you know, for those that watch me a lot, and any newbies, I have to put my wreath up before I can get everything right. I just can't decorate good laying down on a table. Some people's really gifted for that, but not me. So here she is, and I even added a purple branch here, if you could see. Just give it a touch of the purple that I had. Okay, so there she is. I hope y'all like her, and maybe for a little child, a party, or for just a fun Halloween. Be pretty. Okay, so I just want to say, as always, thank you again for hanging with me today. I'm fixing to go on a little bit to do another tutorial. So if you happen to watch these back to back, if you do, thank you. I'm not slipping this shirt. But anyway, everyone, I do appreciate you. Thank you. And in the meantime, have a beautiful, beautiful day. Till next time. Bye-bye.